this looks nice. From Tartarus, and Tartarus looks very nasty. Hello everyone and welcome back in the next episode of The Outer Worlds. Today we're playing probably the last mission. It's to free Dr. Phineas from... Oh, this looks nice. From Tartarus, and Tartarus looks very nasty.
Area sensitization assessment. The labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Getting in's one thing. Let's just hope we're able to get out again.
Easy peasy. Where?
Would you like Sam to tidy up this area? Waiting for confirmation command. Confirmation command not received.
Access. Let's go. Try to sneak by. Okay. Get up. There. What will this do? Ah, okay. That's just the elevator. Get up. Okay. Phew. I made it somehow. Whee. Okay, vendor. What are your finest weapons? So good. Fine. Just count. Okay, and you? Weapons. Nothing. Armor. Ooh. 5. 25, 11, 11, 5. And you? Resist. Okay, 28. 50. Okay. And on Theo. There's no weapons. Have some armor. And you are Halcyon. Halcyon has some guns. 1000 machine gun. Okay, I'm taking you in. My friend, 59, 54, 4. Go with this one, with this one. See? And you? What do you have? 415, that's so great. Okay, I'll just go with ammunition. And now, it is you for light machine gun. Oh, I already had one. Oh no. Go. We can use speech fire rate. Very nice. Critical damage. Yes. Go with power. Step. Yes, and now magazine. See? Let's go with this. Extend this magazine. And now take you over here. Over here. We will be go over here. Oh. I can upgrade you too. Where's the and go? What's thinker? What? Oh no! Oh no! I could have done this. What? I didn't even knew I could do this. Oh no. Oh no. Now we can make ourselves one unstoppable force. We have 71, 87. Assault rifle ultra. No. 10,000. Wait. Grab this one now. And I'm all out of money. Modify. Don't have that gun to modify. Oh, already been modified. Okay, let's sell something. For example, sell you. Okay. Oh no. Let's just stay with this. And I cannot tinker with this. Okay. Oh yes. That looks... Reload. With 60. 90. 36. Let's go. Hello. Pit exit. I have to grab it in the pit. What can I do here? I can waltz into here. Oh. Continue. Nothing interesting. Yes. Retro rockets. Okay, let's go back. I need some key cards if I could find any. Ooh. Okay. Rolling along. Just rolling along. Nothing to see here. Oh no, they're all frozen? I don't think they are frozen. Where can I go? Oh, I have to go there. Really sneaky.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Oh. Oh, they're from... Oh, Maven Noi. Hello, friends. Oh, yes. I think I will help them. Because, why the hell not? Oh, Iconoclast. Where are they? I will help them.
Mean and ready to kill germs.
Kill germs. August Van Noy. Oh, Eddie, you look badass. Can I talk with you guys? Hello. Hello, mister. Let's go. I need to go here. Only good trooper is dead trooper.
Cleaning efforts.
What happened to you? Okay, let's go see what we have. Nothing interesting. Okay. Let's sort it. Weight, value to weight ratio, no. Armor rating. 92 and I have 60. 92. I take this. And this is 92. I have also 92. Let's go with Ellie and her. And where is this? 692 and she's got 41. 92 for you. 58. She's got 59, 54, 59, 15. Let's go with this one. Okay. Let's go inside. We go left. Really well.
On the job.
Nice one. Corporate tag. What are we fighting with? Bye bye, Copper. Yes. The best, the little group. Best you can ever buy. Oh, let me give you a hand. Ha 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 ha, really funny, I know. Unseal doors. Hello. Oh no, the game crashed. No. And we're back here again. Last time my game crashed. But right now, we're going to step in here one more time. What the hell? Going to get inside one more time. And stop now. We can. Damn it. So apparently, the game crashing here is a known feature. So we won't be stepping here. We have to go around. To do so, we have to backtrack our ways. Let's go back. Oh no, not here. Here. And we have to do some parkour, heavy parkour stuff. Like I see, we have to go there. I saw how we need to do stuff to do it. We are going to this blockade. We have to jump over. Oh no, 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 over here. And go and jump over here. Go around here. And that's it. And we have not this. Go here.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. Ah, and the wayward doctor. Are you about done with your escapades? We have faces that need lifting, after all.
These days, I'm more interested in breaking them. Wouldn't mind taking a swing at yours.
And... oh, I had heard you were dragging around a repurposed janitorial mechanical? My staff jokes that it's because you're a walking pile of refuse.
Interactive database updated. The unique organic substance labeled Chairman has been classified as filth, imminent for incineration.
Good,
When
son.
you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Please. Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
Oh. That crackpot is saving the frozen colonies you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
At least that means someone's recognizing our work.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
Oh, you know, out of... You know, I wouldn't have to if you'd come more cooperative about all of this.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton descent. We don't need your help.
Oh, you're still going to die. I'm going to get your administration corporation one way or another.
You are a captain of action. I'll give you that. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
You're damn right you will, otherwise I'm coming for you next. Oh, that temptation. Well, so what do we have here? Messages. Cameras. Exit. Oh, Ruby. You're so lucky. So lucky. Go and talk to Phineas. He's not indoctrinated. Okay, medical drone.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight!
Fugitive's a fugitive. Let it go.
The chairman himself is here. He ain't just
Oh, MSI! I'm gonna help them out as much as I can. And goodbye, my little friend. What do we need to do here? Oh, MSI technician. So let's go there and oh, I can go up. More.
This is it, huh?
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's special solvent stain-out moves. It's ruthless on residual blood splatter.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. Words cannot express the extent of my disappointment. We had a plan. All you had to do was skip the Hope to Tartarus, as I asked. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Oh. It's over so fast and down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You have a flair for subtlety. If you'd worked for me, you would have been the greatest fixer Halcyon has ever seen. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
Oh no. I'm here for Phineas, let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. You were one of my finest agents once. I don't want to destroy you. Turn yourself in, and I may yet show clemency.
I'm rescuing Phineas, and I'm going through you if I have to.
I had a feeling you'd say that. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Okay. I think that's a big battle. Here's the warden. Hello, Mr. Warden. Let's just... No! Okay. Ram. Good night, Ram. Oh no, combat drones. What's happening to me right now? Go by. Good night, Ram. Yes. Good. Oh, I'm going to die, am I? Oh no. I thought I destroyed Ram. Go inside. Maybe let's use... What's my best weapon? 8719. Why don't I use this one? Hello, Ram. Goodbye, Ram. Oh, you're so quite soon to be dead. Your Ram is dead. Goodbye, then. Hibernation chamber key. Why did he have this? Open. And hello, miss. What? This is quite nice. Oh, Sherman's key. Used.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you alright? What did they do to you?
I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Ooh, have a lot of work ahead of us. Let's get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
I've got plans. Chairman in my pocket. No one's going to know I'm running the colony. Will I ever Chairman take my side? I've got plans. With Chairman in my pocket. No one.
The chairman? I don't know why you let that heartless creature live, but I'll have to trust your judgment. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Hmm.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Over the years, the ruins of Edgewater caused irreversible environmental damage to the landscape of Emerald Vale, owing largely to the presence of toxic compounds in the town's building materials. As for Edgewater's former workers, their remains provided a source of nourishment for the region's fauna, leading to an explosion in the sprat population. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
Oh no, they have to
Her
work.
influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. After all he'd seen and heard adventuring with you, the vicar Maximilian de Soto renounced his faith and joined the effort to rebuild the colony. Ironically, he finally found the joy that had eluded him over the course of his life, and realized that perhaps he was always meant to be just a simple laborer after all. He quickly dismissed the idea. Parvati didn't survive her adventure with you. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself.
What? Parvati died?
The Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus, and made Chairman Rockwell your own puppet, a role he was all too eager to play. The colony never realized you were the true power behind the new administration. By acting vicariously through agents and third parties, you controlled Halcyon from the shadows. As a result, Halcyon survived the turbulent years that were to follow. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Okay, guys, that's everything the other worlds have for us. I'm a little sorry that Parvati died, but you can have it all. So, as always, thank you guys for watching and see you next time in next adventure. Bye.